This feels like a bit of a stump in the road here. No darts, no boomerangs, no aces, and no engineers, so we can't even buff our banana central with more crates to produce every round. And we're limited on heroes as well, none of them really making us any money aside from Mobin. Right, let's start with Quincy, the most endearing and also the hero that never ever misses no matter what. Quincy is here for one thing and one thing only: get us off the starting line. We are really limited as to what paragons we can create here. We can create the Tack shooter paragon, we can create the well, we can create a Navark or the Nordic if we have a Lord of the Abyss down. Militaries were really limited. Can create the Wizard and the Ninja Paragons, but we're really restricted to using the Lord of the Abyss if we're wanting a military paragon on the field. Well, let's get to 400 and then we'll be able to afford our first plantation of the day. Right, we do need more than Quincy though, because despite the fact that Quizzy never misses, he does indeed miss. I'm not joking, he does miss. We'll settle with double shot ninja and then we'll move on to more financial means. Like more farms. 15 going very well here. When I was trying to do normal, I had my ninja up here and literally it was much less effective than it is down there. When I say up here or over there, I meant the tree itself. Since we are up against Dreadbloon, there's going to be more rounds with lead balloons on them. And because of that, I think we're going to need a little bit of lead to gold action, but it won't hurt getting the rubber to gold as well. We just need the larger potions, that's all we need. And even the acid pools themselves act as lead to gold, so they can generate us additional moolah as well, which means money, by the way, moolah. Here we go, 100 every time. Thanks to double cash, it's double the generation. Round 28 is going to score us a lot of money on that round, and now we have the money for the BRF of the day, of the hour, of the week, of the, well, whenever you're watching this. I reckon tier 1 is going to be the most trickiest of them all, because with the second tier, we can have the combination of the Mad and the Carpet of Spikes. But once we get to the support tier on tier 1, we can't really rely on Spike Storms in order to clear everything. Oh, they're getting quite far along the track here. I'm not a fan of that. Come on, Ninja. Come on, Ninja. Stop them at their heels. Even though they don't have any heels, they don't wear heels. But I've got one task for you, Sticky Bomb. Throw a load of stick bombs. Well, I think we should start saving up for our spike storms, because these are going to be our defense against the Dreadbloon. And yeah, always get the white hot spikes because we are facing off against a lead balloon at times as well as a ceramic balloon at times. I'm not hugely fond of Dreadbloon, to be honest, especially since Ninja Kiwi keeps buffing the rock balloon. So here's the first spray of spike storms. Gonna need another one at some point. I think in some ways they have buffed the spike storm, but it's not really a very good buff. I think it essentially I don't know what it is actually. It's something about 2 for 1 or something. I'm not too sure. Me and my inability to read the updates. Oh gosh, regrow balloons. I'm gonna need something to clear all of you out. Oh no, 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 no. Are you kidding me? Oh goodness sakes, thank you, Dark Knight. Don't like lead balloons, or those balloons, whatever balloons they are. Regrow balloons, that's the one. Come on, go down to the support tier, please. Please, please, with a sugar coat on top. Okay, we're going to get rid of you two now. We're going to have ourselves yet another BRF. Luckily, the Dark Knight is clearing these rock balloons quite well, so we don't have to worry about that. And finish tier 1. Nice to have spike factories enabled for one of these Dreadbloon events for once. Because I always feel like that they're always bad. Give him the band hammer. Another whole set of balloons there that we might need to take some consideration with, rather than always just trying to squeeze as much of the micro as we can with our farming over here. Right, gonna go up to Monkey City. We can't quite reach over there, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, quick shots, Quincy. Oh gosh, regrow balloons. No thank you. And I accidentally activated the next round. As long as we're enabling the right one to be discounted, doesn't matter, because that one's gonna be our Monkey Doppylopolis. Cool, we certainly have a lot of regrow balloons when it comes to Dreadbloon. Is that one of his gimmicks as well, by sending out a whole bunch of regrow balloons in these rounds? Me no like it. And it burns, burns, burns. Copyright strike. God, there's only a way to increase the range of this village further, but no, fun is not allowed. Despite the fact that this will not reach down here, we will still keep it. It's going to be a good venture point towards getting a banana central, but obviously under the influence of the opolis, or the city. Oh gosh, a whole bunch of camo balloons. No thank you. Your storm of arrows is pretty nice there, Quincy. You know what? Let us go for the Necromancer. Right, let's activate the Pot of Greed and get the Banana Central first before we get the Mad and the Spike Storm. We'll get Spike Storm, sorry, Carpet of Spikes first, and then we'll get the Mad after that. Because obviously it's going to take more time for this to pop the first tier here. And I definitely need something to guarantee our survival, sorry, for tier 2 when the military immunity is online. Here we go, we've got the Mad up and running. Let us now use our ability. Our ability is now no longer online. And, oh, maybe I need more, maybe I need more. No, we don't need more. We can just keep chucking those spikes out and they have absolutely no goddamn chance against us. Actually, I should aim down here. Come on, Alchemist. Keep churning out that lead to gold, please. I guess you're not going to do that. Here we go. Come on now. Now the rock balloons will stop spawning. Brilliant. There's just you to get down to the rest of your, well, rest of your skulls so you can go to the, the magic immunity, which we can much better handle. There we go. Just unleash the abilities. The Storm, because this thing has been massively buffed with this ability. But I don't know how much more times damage, but it certainly is a huge multiplier in update 46 when it comes to the amount of damage that it can churn out. Right, that's it. I've decided that both of you are cringe and need selling. Let's see if we can get ourselves Monkeynomics by round 69. Oh, so we've got our Monkey Wall Street and, of course, the Banana Central, which doesn't have the spanners in the works. Thanks, engineers, for going on holiday this season. Can you guess which paragon we're going to go for first? I'll give you one good guess. Crucible of Steel and Flame, baby. It's going to be our first time getting the Crucible of Steel and Flame for a Elite Boss event scenario video, because guess what? Vortex was cancelled last week because of the bug that prevented players from being able to complete the event, because the game will crash if it was your first time actually doing a boss event of any kind, not just Vortex, but any kind of boss event in which you've not yet completed. So it could have been Lich, it could have been Dreadbloon, it could have been Blastomopalocogopolis, or any other of the bosses, even Bloonarius. Now the question is, can we max out the slider when we reach round 80? The Necromancer is here for one purpose and one purpose only at the moment. Enabling our attack paragon to, well, be able to attack anything that would be a camo balloon, but obviously they will not be a camo balloon by the time this is done with them. Well, I think we're good on the financial front. I don't think we're going to max this out. Nah, not going to max out, but let's see what paragon degree we get, and that is a level 62. Brilliant. As the second cheapest paragon in the game, that is quite the lot of degrees there. Also, now we're going to need to find a way to be able to tackle the primary tier. I didn't really think of that one because, well, at least there's no rock balloons that spawn, but we don't really have anything to be able to take down the first tier. You know what? A good old spike storm will do the trick just fine. I think. Nah, it's going down very slowly. Maybe I need something else. Like the mad, for example. Once we get rid of the first tier, then it should be fine. Oh, I didn't mean to select that button there. Okay. Go down. Go down. Thank you. Ability buff to the mad. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is Spike Storm. Or cover Spike's ability, that is. We just need you to go down. Get to that skull. And then the Tack Paragon will annihilate you, okay? You will be absolutely bamboozled. You have no idea what to do or anything like that. Come on, mad ability. There we go, there we go, there we go. And now, your utter annihilation begins. Oh gosh, Dreadbloon, I have no idea what to say to you, my friend. My friend died. Guess the next Paragon. Do I need to give you any clues? Just love how our Prince of Darkness is stuck between a wood and a hard place. But I don't think we're going to need our beloved alchemist anymore. Thank you very much for your early monetary love and means. But now we're going to go with the Archmage and the Whelp Wizard Lord Phoenix. Don't ask why I'm speaking like this. Okay, Quincy is now at level 20. Will we be relying on Quincy from this point onwards? No, but it's just nice to have him. You know what? For our 4th Paragon, we're going to do something creative. Well, not really creative, but we're going to be summoning the original Paragon. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll fathom that one out when we get there. I kind of would like a Nordic Siege Core to reduce the ability duration of... Sorry, the ability duration cooldown, I mean, of the Tack Paragon abilities. Right, the ninja will be able to handle the primary tier, and then, well, once we get to magic, then the Tack Paragon can take over. That's 56, that's pretty good as well. Next up, we're going to get the Wizard Paragon, and then we're going to decide from there if I want something else. Here we go, here we go, here we go. You go down, you go down, you go down. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that blue skull and the cloud effects is so satisfying to look at. Even more spinny Beyblades. Here we go. Just like that, the bird comes out. Don't you just love clicking a bunch of buttons to meet the Paragon degree requirements for a particular part of the process of making it as high of a level as you possibly can? We just had enough money for all that. Do you like birds? So do I. That's a lot of birds. Firebirds. I don't trust these bats. That's why the Firebirds of Doom have come out to cinch them all alive. Okay. So, what am I going to think about this particular scenario? I would like to invest a lot in our Magus Perfectorino, but there's also the factor of the sell cost of these. I'm going to put 1.3 million into our Wizigon and see how we go from there. There you go. Just above 1.3 million and a degree 52. That is splendid by me. You're 841,000. I think that's going to be completely fine for what we want. We just want a Nordic Siege Core to essentially reduce the ability cooldown time for both our wizard and our tack shooter here. So obviously to do that, we're going to need the Lord of the Abyss to give us some water space on the map. Probably a very poor spot for our Lord of the Abyss, but I think that's all we can fit when it comes to submarines. Unless you got any fancy ideas, viewer? Viewer, you got any fancy ideas? Okay, you're just watching this. Okie dokie, let's just boost this up to the max and see how we go along here. Degree, you know what, that's fine, 26. We'll keep you submerged so that you get the ability cooldown and you get the ability cooldown. I just wish it's affected the entire map rather than just in the radius of the submarine. But let us get cracking here. And obviously it's a do or die situation here. So yeah, they're definitely recharging much more quickly than they usually are. So hook you back up to there and unleash the graveyard upon the heaver in here. Okay, yeah, your projectiles are getting absolutely blocked. Very much so blocked. Okay. Now gonna unleash for both of yous to rain doom upon. Yeah, any of the rock balloons are just gonna get absolutely decimated here. Just there's no joke about it. Although we're gonna have to largely be carried by the Tack shooter paragon here. Like, I don't see a future where our Nordic Siege Core will be able to do a huge amount of damage at all. Okay, I'm going to need you to actually harvest rather than try and do damage. Yeah, being heavily carried by the Tack shooter here, Ninja Kiwi would not dare ban the Tack shooter or the Tack shooter paragon. Yeah, this is such a small amount of damage. Here we go, meteoric impact. Yeah, we're not hitting through the tree. Although visually it should look like we are. Ooh, nuclear missile incoming. Can we do a lot of damage? A lot of damage? That is a lot of damage. Although you didn't aim at... So disappointing. Although you are taking care of... Oh my goodness sakes, the rock balloons are making their way very far across the track here. Come on, go down. I should have placed you on the tree, actually. But you know what? We're fine with what we've got here. Okay, harvest you again, please. Yeah, this is not the best spot for our Tack shooter paragon, but that's absolutely fine because now you're getting shredded by absolutely everything. And that, folks, is how you do the Tree Stumped Dreadbloon boss event with our monkey star being the Tack shooter paragon. Honestly surprised about that. Honestly would think that our Ascended Shadow would have done the majority of the damage. You obviously only had one tier to combat against Dreadbloon with, which is honestly fine. You got your huge amount of pops thanks to your nuke that you unleashed, but you know, you weren't there for the pops, you were there for the ability cooldowns on everything. I think it's like a 100% uptime when you do have the Nordic Siege Core with that, because that takes not a very long amount of time at all to recover. So anyways, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this boss event down in the comment sections below, and let's see what prizes we pull here. Mermonkey, yes, we need a whole bunch of mermonkeys here, for goodness sakes. We need them for our Insta collection. Did I just get another 022 again? Oh, for goodness sakes, here we go. Another 1, 210, and 110. Did that benefit our collection at all? I don't think so. Always missing out 1 or 2 of the small ones. Haven't got a 000 yet. I don't think so. Got 5 of those already, Ninja Kiwi. But I'm fine with that nonetheless. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Please be sure to use my creator support code whenever you are in the store. It helps me out a little bit. I get a little bit of a slice. I get a little bit of a pie when it comes to every sale when you use my creator support code. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, people.